here. We're live at the California Dental Association show. Having a lot of fun. I'm sitting here in a booth of Glidewell Laboratories with John Bernard. John,
how you doing?
How are you, John?
I'm doing well. In fact, it's always such a treasure. Multiple decades, and it's been great. But yeah, thank you for stopping by.
And if you ever wondered what I'd look like without hair and a beard, here I am.
Right. Anyway, so I appreciate you stopping by. I know you were asking us before we went live, what are we doing here in the booth, and what's going on here at the show?
Well, I know what you're doing here in the booth, but there's always something new from Glidewell. That's the cool stuff.
It's a treat to be a part of that organization. You know, our founder and president, Mr. Jim Glidewell.
Who's a real person.
Real person, yeah. In fact, one of the most innovative and dynamic personalities you'll ever meet, and one of the joys of being at Glidewell is the constant challenge from Mr. Glidewell to raise the bar in innovation and technology. So, to your point, there's so much going on with Glidewell, and I'm glad, if you don't mind, I'd like to share with you. Yeah. So, we have this new initiative, our Glidewell.io initiative. IO stands for in office, and what we're doing, and our strategy here at Glidewell is to really extend the wonderful reputation and service quality of our lab into the dental office through a chair-side CAD/CAM system that has very easy design tools, a very reliable mill, and of course, Glidewell's legendary Brugzer materials available for fully sintered zirconia crowns in less than an hour.
And let's just take another step on that. Fully sintered meaning you come out of the mill and it goes in the mouth.
Ready to go. You don't have to stand in glaze, you don't have to do any oven processing. Only zirconia available, and it's only available through our IO system.
And just to digress a little bit, I've watched the software. The software reminds me of CSI when you're looking at fingerprints. There's like hundreds of thousands of crowns that are in this database, so you propose the crown, and all of a sudden it goes, here's your crown, and then it modifies it to that thing. It's crazy.
It's unbelievable technology, and to that end, you know, part of our technology is this idea of machine learning, and every crown, every restoration the company does goes into a database that learns from itself to help improve.
Exactly.
Of innovation that we're showing here at the booth is, several years ago, our founder, Mr. Glidewell, issued a challenge to the company to raise the bar on our zirconia technology. So Brugzer, which is the original zirconia out there.
Which was great and still is great.
Great material. In fact, there's nothing better in the industry in terms of wear and tear and strength and beauty. Well, we've released a new version of Brugzer called Brugzer Aesthetic, which we believe, you know, reaches Mr. Glidewell's challenge of producing a beautiful zirconia that was truly lifelike, didn't force the dentist to compromise in the anterior region when prescribing a zirconia restoration.
I must tell you that I actually spoke to Jim a couple of years ago when it first came. I said, Jim, these are terrific, but they kind of look pasty. They're a little bit opaque. Yeah. And he goes, we're handling it.
We're handling it. And that's a great way to talk about it here at Glidewell. You know, the final point before I let you go, or before you run off to the next stop, is we have you know, another area of innovation is Glidewell had our first annual symposium for our customers, for our users. And so last year in 2017, very successful event. This year we're taking it to the next level and actually in an innovative way introducing a number of innovative methods, such as instead of having traditional dental lectures, we're going to have a TED-style gauntlet of lectures that are 10 to 20 minutes that are key tidbits that dentists can learn from. So that's a really exciting initiative.
Where do we find that information? On the website?
Just go to www.glidewellsymposium.com. You'll find the information there. There's also information here at our booth. We've got obviously collateral and literature that talks about it, but that's an example of how innovation is being spread throughout the rest of the company, not just our lab, but in terms of delivering great experiences for customers. We're using innovation across the board for that.
It's always great to talk to you. I want to get a little bit more insight. I'm going to talk to Ian, so I want to find out a little bit more about some of your products that are going on. So anyway, if you're in CDA, come on down to the Glidewell booth. They're right in the middle of the whole place. Can't miss the place. See what's going on here. Talk to John. He's here. He's really here.
And I was going to say, if you're not at the show and you're out there in the world, obviously visit our website at glidewelldental.com.
Perfect.
You can find information on our Glidewell.io in-office CAD/CAM solution, as well as Brugzer Aesthetic.
And I must tell you that this isn't just a website. It has videos all sorts of videos on processes and procedures.
Continuing education.
It's terrific. It's terrific.
There's so much there.
They do
anyway,
great. You guys do a great job.
I appreciate you stopping by. It's been a pleasure seeing you, Paul.
Again, John.
Yeah.
Super.
Right,
and just stay tuned because we're going to be on the show all day long. We're going to be sending all sorts of little videos out to you. Keep an eye on us at